Mixon to the Texans. Houston can definitely benefit from a veteran running back whose experience and mentorship can help an assortment of young, talented players. Every locker room needs that seasoned veteran with a strong voice. Mixon can go to Houston and be that guy. I like what they're doing in Houston. I really like it. They're surrounding their young core with more talent. They're loading up. Everyone is bringing up stats. He's lost a step or that he's been inefficient. But Mixon has value and it goes beyond just field production. Nice move. Big upgrade for the Texans at running back. I think this is a nice addition and definitely a loss for the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, now you got depth at the running back position. I like what the Texans have done so far. Mixon is an answer to the Texans running back questions. He has the receiving ability to play all three downs and is a proven high level runner. Now, you're going from Devin Singletary to Joe Mixon. That's a win. It wasn't the passing game. It was the anemic run game that was inefficient. Stonewalled at every turn. The Texans relied heavily on CJ Stroud on third down particularly. They had to find a way to be more efficient on first and second downs running the football. A young rookie quarterback who comes on strong as CJ Stroud did, the sophomore slump is there because defenses got the entire season to break down the tape and see what adjustments they can make to counter him. So to have a running back like Mixon helps takes the load off of Stroud. It became quite apparent that the Texans made a sensible move for Mixon. There's only 1 year left on his deal, set to cost the Texans around $5.75 million. This pending marriage makes sense in so many ways. Mixon is still a workhorse. He gives you some good runs between the tackles, and he's really good in the passing game. He plays hurt and he plays hard. He's faster than most people think. It's going to be fun to watch him in the backfield with CJ. I actually think he's an upgrade and will open the playbook for the Texans by helping them get a couple of extra yards on first and second downs. Good hands. He can break some tackles. A proven beast. I do think the environment that he's going into is actually better than what it was in Cincinnati. The Texans obviously have gone from a mediocre team to a playoff contender, and Mixon's numbers will look different this season because the interior offensive line should be healthier. You know, Mixon led the NFL in carries inside the 10-yard line last season. 38. Only 8 of them went for touchdowns. $6 million. Mixon is a little bit less than Aaron Jones, a little bit more than Devin Singletary, Austin Eckler, and that type, which seems about right. Mixon is not the same explosive rusher as he was early in his career, but I also think he's underrated and not completely washed like people say he is. I think he's a very tough tackle. This is intriguing. The Texans like to utilize the deep play action game and dice you up with Nico Collins and Tank Dell, and now you add Mixon. And then on the defensive side, you signed the 4-time Pro Bowl pass rusher Danielle Hunter to a 2-year, $49 million deal. The Texans are shaping up to be a pretty solid team. The trade and the last 2 free agent signings by the Texans, excellent. Last year in free agency, they got a bunch of B-plus players. This year, they're making moves to strengthen their roster. Great signings, excellent trade. Joe Mixon is a very good football player. CJ Stroud will love Mixon in the backfield.